Russia's energy revenues almost halved last month as gas exports to Europe fell and price caps and sanctions imposed by Western countries eroded Moscow's earnings. The tax revenue the country collects from selling its oil and gas sank 46% to $6.91 billion in February from a year earlier, citing the country's finance minister. Two-thirds of the country's energy tax revenue in February came from sales of Russia's crude oil and petroleum products, which plunged by 48% to $4.78 billion. Russia's ruptured undersea Nord Stream gas pipelines are set to be sealed up and mothballed, as there are no immediate plans to repair or reactivate them. Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2, each consisting of two pipes, were built by Russia's state-controlled Gazprom to pump 110 billion cubic meters of natural gas a year to Germany under the Baltic Sea. The American company Apple has suspended warranty service for MacBook laptops and iPad tablets in Russia. The reason for the decision was the sanctions restrictions on imports to Russia, in particular on spare parts, the company said. Warranty service for MacBooks and iPads has been suspended for the time being, the company said. The terms are not specified. Russian President Vladimir Putin signed a decree on Friday enabling the state to suspend the directors and shareholders of any companies that fail to meet state defense contracts under conditions of martial law. The decree would allow the industry ministry to name a new external administrator to take over the running of such companies. Putin said in October he was introducing martial law in 4 regions of Ukraine that Moscow has partly seized control of and claimed as its own territory, a move condemned as illegal by most countries. The Russian government began to set defense constructions on the beach of Crimea. It used to be a seaside resort to Russia, annexed and began to turn it into a military base. According to the Ukrainian speaker of the Vostok Operational Command, Vladislav Nazarov, the occupiers are afraid of a Ukrainian landing forces in Crimea. The USA announced another package of military aid for Ukraine in the amount of $400 million. It included additional ammunition for HIMARS, artillery shells, ammunition for Bradley BMP, military equipment for guiding crossings, explosive equipment, funds for support and training and service. President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky and President of the Republic of Latvia Egils Levits signed a joint declaration confirming Latvia's support for Ukraine's full European and Euro-Atlantic integration. The signing took place following the negotiations between the two leaders in Lviv. Together with Egils Levits, we signed a joint declaration confirming Latvia's support for Ukraine's full-fledged European and Euro-Atlantic integration, Zelensky said.